Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Saisha's Tech. This is Amok Kaliva. If you are new to my channel, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. In the last video, we took a leap from statistics to machine learning. We started with machine learning concepts, different methods in machine learning and examples on each of the method. We concluded the last video with the steps to build effective machine learning model. In today's video, we will be understanding one of the steps in effective machine learning model, that is design matrix. Here in today, we will be understanding confusion matrix, which is one of the popularly known matrix for evaluation for classification models. Thereafter, we will solve one of the problem using confusion matrix to calculate each of the metrics. And we will conclude this video with when to use which metrics for understanding the performance of the model. As we were understanding in the introduction, confusion matrix is a tool for evaluating the performance of classification models. Here, this table represents a detailed confusion matrix with all the metrics of evaluation. The rows represents actual truths and actual false, and the column represents predicted truths and predicted false. There are four key terms of confusion matrix: true positive, true negative, false negative and false positive. When the actual is true and you predict it is as true, then we call those values as true positives. Which means if actually it is a sunny day and you are predicting it as a sunny, then consider that as true positive. Similarly, if actually it is a false and you predict it as a false, then it is called as true negative. That is, if actually it is a rainy day and you are predicting it as a rainy day, then we call it as true negatives. There are few errors in prediction, like when actually it is a true and you predict it as a false, those cases are classified as false negative. Similarly, if predicted is true but actually it is false, then we call them as false positives. These were the four main terms of confusion matrix. Now let us understand the metrics of confusion matrix. The first is recall. Recall provides you the measure of rate of true positives which are correctly identified. Which means if there is a sunny day, how many of the cases were correctly identified as sunny? The formula for recall is TP divided by TP plus Fn. That is true positive divided by true positive plus false negative. Similar to recall, we have precision, wherein you measure the rate of correctly identified predicted positives. And the formula for this is precision is equal to true positive divided by true positive plus false positive. Specificity is another matrix wherein you are trying to identify or measure the rate of true negatives which are currently identified. The formula for specificity is true negative divided by true negative plus false positive. We have accuracy as a term which is widely used in industry. Accuracy is the measure of correctly predicted actuals, which means true positives and true negative. and the formula for this accuracy is true positive plus true negative divided by all the terms of the confusion matrix. There are some of the cases wherein you see recall and precision both are important and you would like to use both of them for evaluation of your model. Then you use F1 statistics. The formula for F1 statistics is 2 into precision into recall divided by precision plus recall. These were some of the concepts of confusion matrix. Now let us implement an example on the confusion matrix. For implementation of an example, we have considered a prediction of sunny and rainy days. The rows represents the actual sunny and rainy days and the column represents the predicted sunny and rainy days. We have 500 cases of true positive, 900 cases of true negative, 400 cases of false negative and 100 cases of false positive. In totally, we have round about 1900 cases of sunny and rainy days. The recall is calculated by the formula true positive divided by true positive plus false negative, which is equal to 500 divided by 500 plus 400. I have multiplied a factor of 100 to convert the probability values to percentage. Hence, the recall is 55.56%. Similarly, precision is true positive divided by true positive plus false positive, which is equivalent to 83.33% after substituting the values. The specificity, which is coined by the formula true negative divided by true negative plus false positive, 900 divided by 900 plus 100, that is 90%. Accuracy, which is widely used in the industry, which is given by true positive plus true negative divided by all the parameters of the confusion matrix, which is equal to 500 plus 900 divided by 500 plus 100 plus 400 and 900. And after calculation, we get 73.68%. These were some of the metrics to evaluate the performance of the model. Now let us understand when to use which matrix by assessing some of the real life scenarios for evaluation of model performance. When to use which matrix is a key important step when utilizing confusion matrix. Recall. Let us consider an example of healthcare, wherein a corona positive person goes for a checkup and the results are negative. This is a blunder, wherein the person may get in contact with the other people and spread the virus. Here, as you can see, the actual positives are more important prediction. Hence, your TP plus FN are important. In those scenarios, you utilize recall as a factor for metrics. Accuracy. Let us consider you are participating in an archery competition. For that archery competition, you are preparing yourself. During the preparation, you are keen about both the things. Example, whether you hit the target or you miss the target. In those scenarios, your true positives and true negatives both are important. This type of scenarios, you can utilize accuracy as a metric for evaluation. Precision. Consider in finance industry, if a bank is providing a defaulter a credit card, then there might be a monetary loss. Here the most important is prediction of both true positives and false positives. In this case, you would choose precision as the metrics for evaluation of your model. These were some of the examples of the real life scenarios for choosing your metrics from confusion matrix. If you like my video, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.